So this is, if you're watching this on playback, just I don't think they've started the race yet, so yeah, I'm trying to get the live time stream to come up. Appears like the race has not started yet, but once we get underway with 15 laps to go, I mean, I don't know whether someone's stored at the grid or not. Now I'm getting live pictures. Yep, we're at Oulton Park, of course, which is in Cheshire, up north in England, which is much higher up in the country from where I live. Oh, I didn't actually put any hash keys in for once, which is interesting. Tom Ingram is on pole position, I think, with his green Virtue Hyundai. Ash Sutton's down in fourth. And Chris Smiley, who obviously has loads of boost because he's miles down the championship, is going to be starting on the front row with Tom Ingram, so could be getting a new winner for this season. Oh, the track looks like it's been raining overnight. And there's no sun out. Mind you, Oulton Park is one of the more narrow tracks of the whole BTCC calendar, so, and there are instances of drivers getting frustrated and barging each other off the track. This is the grid. Tom Ingram, the championship's runner-up, is in first, is on pole. Chris Smiley starts in second for Restart Racing. Dan Camish, alongside his teammate Ash Sutton, on row 2. Row 3 is James Dorlin with Adam Morgan, who is Ingram's teammate. Tilton on the 4th row. Rainsford and Proctor on row 5. Mikey Doble and Alan Taylor-Smith on row 6. Jake Hill, the reigning champion, with Sam Osborne on row 7. Row 8 is Dan Rowbottom with Darryl De Leon. Row 9 is Dexter Patterson with Aidan Moffat. Row 10 is Stephen Jenney with Max Hall. And row 11, Finn Leslie with Nick Halstead. Row 12 is Nick Hamilton with Daniel Lloyd. And row 13, Gordon Shedden and Toyota Gazoo, making it 25 cars, which is quite a lot. That was your grade, and I apologise if I missed out a name. Oh yeah, I missed out Josh Cook in 8th place. I mean, I didn't see his name. Sorry about that. So we're finally lining up 9 minutes later than planned for race 1 of Oulton Park. Apologies for everyone waiting. I was hoping to get it started when I started the stream, but no, I've had to wait along with you. Very interesting grid layout with, of course, the back cars on the back of the grid having to start uphill. One of the more interesting circuits in Britain, where some of the cars get to start downhill at the front, the cars at the back have to really nail the throttle to climb uphill. You do not. This is the sort of circuit that is. Oh, hang on a minute. This is someone who stopped. Leslie stalled. Okay, thank you. There is a car that is stored on the grid. I think looks like Leslie, who has stored with his door sticking out. Looks like he's couldn't make it to his grid slot, and oh no, and he's stuck his car in front of Nick Hamilton, who's been forced to wait for Leslie to. Finn Leslie. Oh, jeez, we're going to have another delay, aren't we? Finn Leslie is in trouble. We're going to have another formation lap, everyone. Oh, my word. Dear God. Well, absolute shenanigans here. Finn Leslie's going to have to retire. Oh, shame about the young kid, Finn Leslie. Turns out Finn Leslie replaced Pearson in the Toyota for this Oulton Park round, having won the Fiesta Junior Championship. It's a shame because he's only 17 years old and he replaced the Ronan Pearson due to unexpected commercial challenges that was made him run out of money. Oh, and Finn Leslie is sitting 5th in the current TCR standings. Obviously, I can't find a Wikipedia page for him because he is already 17. So, what a shame. please ignore the start time. This is the third formation lap. And it turns out there's the car could not stop because his dry straw snapped on the way to the grid. And finally, we get underway with 4 laps. Ingram gets us on the way. Great start by Tom Ingram. Spiney's a bit slow and he's lost second place. Sutton is 4th and Camish is up to 2nd, having a great start, blasting past Spiney, and Spiney's under more trouble. Sutton around the outside of Spiney, and Sutton's up to 3rd. Oh, Smiley, what a shocking start. Sorry, mate. Opportunity wasted, my friend. Morgan and Chilton making up to 5th and 6th. Dorling down to 7th. Whilst Mikey Doble is shoved down to 12th with Taylor Smith up to 11th. And Cook will take Stroll in for 7th. Oh, and look at that. Proctor's up to 9th, Taylor's up to 10th, Hill's up to 12th. Rainford has lost 2 places, Dorlin's lost 3 places. Oh dear. Some of these midfield drivers are not used to starting so high up. And already a 1.5 second gap between Ingram and Camish. Ingram is very getting to start in front of Sutton for once. And De Leon tries to move on. Osborne, but taps him on the rear. De Leon's got the position for 15th. 14th, I beg your pardon. And Buffett went straight past both of them. I didn't realise. Oh my word, Aidan Buffett is flying from 18th to 14th. What the hell? Steve and Jenny collides with Osborne at the back. Oh my word, that's a pretty dumb crash to have, if I'm going to be honest. There's Steve and Jenny trying to squeeze one through the hairpin against Osborne. Osborne's not having it. Osborne tries to squeeze Jenny out of the way, but Osborne is forced into the barriers and Jenny spins. And yeah, we've got a safety car. And Osborne has paid the price, but trying to make Steve and Jenny disappear, but lots of frustration and mounting towards the rear of the grid. Oh, sorry. It's a red flag. No, it's a safety car, say. I'm sorry I didn't see your comment. 2012 is for many to go F1 season. Yeah, it was a good season, but I don't think I don't know, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Because I think the first half of 2012 was great, but then obviously the second half, I mean, we saw a succession of Sebastian Vettel wins, and I think the Pirelli tyres made it more exciting and made it, well, a bit artificial in some sense. My God, I've got to say it. Dan Gamish had a great start. Um, Chris Smiley completely stank the place out and threw away his front row start. By the way, since I don't know when you get live feed for BTCC, I think obviously if it's available in your country, ITV do provide full live coverage of the race on the following day on their YouTube channel, where you get to see a 1.5 hour package of the three races slapped together. I don't know whether it's watchable on your internet feed, but I mean, if you want to watch that, you can. I have been sitting there wondering whether I should do like a real live watch along the next day and watch all three races slapped together. So was all my viewers from around the world can actually see the coverage. Since I know not everyone gets to see the BTCC live, depending on what country you live in. Let's just look. Yeah, I don't know why we had extras. Why we had free formation laps, but I know that one of the reasons is because rookie Finn Leslie broke down with a drive shaft issue in his Toyota Gazoo car, having replaced Ronan Pearson due to, I can only presume, lack of sponsorship money. And we're green flag racing again. Tom Ingram leads us away. We've got an extra 2 laps added on. Smiley once again under pressure. Morgan's all over his bumper. And Proctor gets his way past Dorlan, and Proctor takes 7th. God. Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith's looking quick for once. Oh, we got to spin it. Oh, that bumper is hanging off. I think is that Mikey Doble who's got. Oh, don't know what happened, but one of the cars have lost their bumper. I think it's Max Hall lost his bumper. I beg your pardon. Paul tried to squeeze one past Patterson, but then he had his rear bumper dislodged. Oh yeah, he's also broken his suspension. That's got to be race over for Max Hall. Very tight track, like I mentioned. Wait, I mean, it looks. I think it's even narrowed than Monaco. And Dexter Patterson has also pitted, so thankfully there's no safety car. Oh, and Josh Cook and one of the Toyotas had a coming together and nearly smashed each other into the pain tree. Phew. Maxwell's gone to the pits. His team are trying to fix his car, but don't think that suspension can be fixed. Oh, we've got an overtaking move here. And Dan Lloyd dives down the inside of, what's that, Mikey Doble? Yep. Kind of one of the more. Mikey Doble is having a nightmare race, by the way. Absolutely miserably slow, to be honest. Down in 17th now. I'm watching a replay of Dan Lloyd overtaking Robot, not Road Bottom, surely. One of, what's this? Yeah, Road Bottom. Why is Road Bottom down in 16th? Some of these, I don't know what's going on. I mean, Cabbage and Sutton have been quick for Napa Ford, but Road Bottom and Osborne have been having a day there for the other two Napa Fords. And Ash Sutton is hunting down his teammate Dan Camish. It's now a really 3 second gap between Ingram and Camish, and Camish is clearly holding Sutton up. I mean, Smiley's closing in, which should be a massive alarm bells for Napa Ford. They're going to have to do team orders for Camish and Son. Course 77 has been warned to track limits. Who the hell is that? Osborne, who got involved in that collision with, who was he? Max Holt, Stephen Jenny earlier on. Yeah. Dorlin and Cook getting a bit orgy-bargy there, but Dorlin holds on to 9th place. Dorlin also dropping like a stone. God, it looks like Chilton's got more speed than Adam Morgan. Adam Morgan is now falling behind slightly behind Adam Chris Spivey. Chilton desperately trying to navigate away past his teammate around the outside into the chicane. Oh, very nice and tidy move there by veteran Chilton. Adam Morgan is struggling like a pig now, and he's having to. Now he's holding up the centre proctor. Thank you for the like here at Crystal Racing. We've got 5 laps to go. Oh, and that's a tap there. And Aidan Buffett trying to take avoiding action that's been forced off the road. Some questionable driving there. Aidan Moffat was running so well, having jumped up from 18th to 12th. I mean, Dan Lloyd was giving a... Taylor Smith was giving a tap around the outside, and Taylor Smith had nowhere to go but to clang into Aidan Moffat. And Daryl De Leon, you naughty boy, I think you're going to get a penalty for that, because that's pretty unscrupulous driving by tapping. By tapping Taylor Smith and then causing a chain effect collision there between him and Moffat's now down to 16th. I think the stewards are going to have a good word with Daryl De Leon for that. Josh Cork is desperately trying to defend against Dornan and Rainford, who have pulled away from De Leon, Lloyd and Taylor Smith. Thank you for 2 likes. Got about 4.5 laps to go, everyone. From my timing feed, from my screen. Well, Tom and Chris just started lap 13 for me, so I'm about 30 seconds behind you all. And that's Chilton all over the back of Chris Smiley now. Chris Smiley's not used to running so high up the field. Oh, so Tom Chilton's overtake of Adam Morgan was probably one of the best overtakes I've seen of the whole season. Neat, tidy, no dramas, no chaos. And Daryl De Leon is getting out dragged by Dan Lloyd into one of the corners, and Dan Lloyd's up to 12th. Dan Lloyd is absolutely flying right now. think there's been a couple of drivers giving us a driving standards flag. Sam Osborne and his teammate Dan Rowbottom. I'm a bit surprised Darryl De Leon's not been given a driving standards flag, considering what he did to Taylor Smith and Moffat a couple of laps ago. Got 3 laps to go. Oh, Camish getting a bit loose in one of the corners. Trying to hold on to second ahead of Ash Sutton, the championship leader. I don't know why Dapper Ford haven't done team orders with Camish and Sutton, to be honest. I mean, Sutton clearly is being held up by Camish now. Oh, we've got overtaking. And that's Josh Hill overtaking Proctor going into the last corner. And Josh Hill takes 7th. A great day for Restart Racing with Smiley 4th and Dan Lloyd in 12th, with all the shenanigans allowing them up the order. Torben Grew's going to win this race quite easily. Oh dear, Sutton's tyres look like they've gone off, and Sutton's going to be out dragged down to the chicane by Smiley. I don't know what's happened to Sutton. And Sutton's been forced to concede 3rd place to Smiley. Sutton's got to hold on now to 4th place. Oulton is Oulton is going to give Sutton a lot of heat for 4th place, but Sutton holds on to 4th. Does he? Yes, just about. And what was that? Was that him? Oh, I'm trying to think. Was that hidden Morgan in about for 6th, close by? But of course, Morgan holds on to 6th. Oh, Taylor Smith overtakes De Leon for 13th on the line. Well, I mean, I was so busy watching all the fights, I didn't realise Ingram had won the race. That's 2 wins, 6 second places, and 2 third places for Ingram this season. 35 career BTCC wins for Tom Ingram. Job well done for Ingram, who was never threatened from start to finish, led every lap. Perfect performance. Oh, I think Sutton someone's saying that Sutton gave up the podium so he doesn't have to run a hard tyre in the next race, which is a very cunning strategy there by the quadruple British champion. I think even despite the result, I think Ash Sutton probably still just about leads the championship. Sorry. Okay. Okay, cheers. And Tom Ingram won that race by 5.5 seconds. That's probably the biggest margin of win I've seen all season. And Chris Miney finishes as the highest independent in 3rd place. Rest of the order: Rainsford, Lloyd in 12th, Aaron Taylor Smith 13th, Dylan 14th, Robon 15th. Aidan Buffer's going to be so angry at DeLeon. Okay, Doble had to race some hell and ends up down in 18th. Oh, Finn Leslie did start the race, but he ended up starting 2 laps down, with Dexter Patterson and Maxwell retiring. Oh, Tom Ingram's the new championship leader. Sorry, but he's leading by 1 point ahead of Ash Sutton, thanks to Ash Sutton deciding to give up a podium place due to tyre regulations, with Dan Camish 50 points behind Ingram. So, well, the championship is actually hotting up between Ingram and Sutton. Thank you for tuning in here at Crystal Racing. I think I might have to stop streaming because I don't have anything else to say. I'll be back in about maybe 2 hours.